All right, we're going to talk about Kawasaki Ridge today. Just got through making a video about the changes in the 26 clutches in the Kawasaki Ridge. And this particular video is about using the 26 clutches mainly in the regular cab 24 and 25 models. You know, why would you want to do that? Well, the 24 and 25 models don't have a bearing in the primary clutch. You have to work with how tight your belt is, called deflection, through the secondary clutch adjusting, and it's something you have to do every so often. To get a new belt, you got to put it back. It's pain in the tail. It causes a delay in engagement RPM, and then the clutch calibration in the 24 and 25 regular cab models is really high RPM. So when you're running around, it's just kind of screaming at you. Of course, the Hunterworks overdrive cover that we sell allows for the primary clutch to close further, and that's not even changing for the 26 models. It allows it to close a little further, lowers RPM at cruising speeds and higher. It is just a great addition. It also, I guess, if you could say that it could increase the reliability of the clutch too, because it allows the clutch to move further versus staying in a real narrow band and having excessive wear on the rollers and the flyweights in the clutch. I'm not going to say it's going to give you 10,000 extra miles or anything like that, but the fact that you can use more of the clutch is going to make the clutch last a little long. Okay, so there's a video with all the details about the 26 model clutches, and we'll get Hunter to put an end card up at the end of the video for you to go over there and see that, and there probably will be an end card from that one to get back to this video also. But nonetheless, Hunterworks has in our possession 26 primary clutches, secondary clutches, complete, ready to go, a little cheaper than if you went to your dealer and picked them up, and it will have our overdrive cover on it already. Okay, and that way you 24 and 25 regular cab owners can upgrade your clutches to the new clutch calibration, which has a low RPM, the bearing clutch, the almost instantaneous engagement, and then you get the overdrive cover with it for the RPM that we mentioned. There's no need in these 26 clutches to have the Dalton spring, the low engagement spring that the 24 and 25 is needed, because as soon as you touch the gas, you're moving. So it's a great upgrade. I like the RPM that it provides while driving down the road. It's much lower, coupling that with the overdrive cover. The only thing that I saw, it doesn't bother me, but it's just something I noticed, that if you floor it and you watch your tachometer, it runs up and then it kind of takes a dip. But the profile of the weights, they have a little hump in them up near the end of the flyweight that the older weights don't, and these are heavier flyweight too. But as far as drivability for the person who uses this vehicle like I think most people would, I like to compare it to a Ranger or a Defender or CF Moto, you know, U10 Pro or something, to where it's work, hunting, you know, that type thing, not sport, ripping it around like a Razor or a X3 or something. And the people that use it like that will probably really like the stock clutching that 26 model offers. I know I do, and I'm not planning on changing mine. And presently, we don't have a clutch kit for it anyway. But our opinion is this style of vehicle rarely benefits from clutch kits. Now, even if you put bigger tires and so forth, unless you're using that skinny pedal a lot in and out of the throttle, the slower mover working people just don't benefit a whole lot from any kind of clutch kit, and it actually could work against you, because usually a clutch kit is lighter weight, stiffer spring, brings RPM up to get shift RPM up, and that'll hurt you doing the really slow stuff or trying to get a load moving, pulling a trailer, etc. So long story short, Kawasaki has made great strides in the clutch calibration for 26, adding the bearing to the primary. Hunterworks possesses them as of today. We possess them, and they'll be basically just take two off, put two on. We have clutch pullers to get your primary off. That's the only tool you need. Of course, we have our Kawasaki Ridge belt. It's a great combo. So if you're looking to smooth that thing out, get that better bearing clutch, get that RPM down, when we do everything, we call it a start fresh. So a Hunterworks Kawasaki Ridge start fresh would be a really good deal. It's pricey, yes, but these are OEM parts. There's not much aftermarket support for this style of clutches. Wish it was, but it's not. So it's a little pricey, well worth the change for two reasons. You need new clutches, or you just simply want all the benefits that this now has. So for the crew guys, this is not necessarily for you because you already had a bearing clutch. But if you need new clutches, go into the 26 stuff, and we'll offer it for the crew as well. It's going to get you that new clutch calibration. All right, if you got any questions about it, Todd at Hunterworks.com. Thanks.